Salutations, Yasta. Hey, what's up and how you doing, YouTubers? It is I, DJ Raging G, and I'll be your host for this tutorial on another exciting episode of Conundrum Contingencies. I'm here in South Florida, parts unknown, and I recently found out that a friend of mine didn't know how to make her own music. Now, prepping and survivalism is not all about humdrum, solar flares, EMP, nuclear bombs, and sweating foreigners with names that are difficult to pronounce. Okay, I'm going to show you the fun side of prep. Now, you're going to need music, not so loud as to disturb your neighbors, especially if they're not on your team. But you're going to need a distraction as to gather firewood, you're barbecuing, you got your solar oven, you got this, you got that, you blacked out the windows. Now you need a groove. Not only am I going to show you how to store music on YouTube and burn CDs, but I'm going to show you how to get around that old Craco or that old Pioneer or that 8-track or that cassette or that deck that doesn't have an earphone jack or an auxiliary. I'm going to show you how to play modern music on one of those for less than the price of a bad pizza. So let's get to it. Thanks for joining me here on Conundrum Contingencies, and I got it all set up. Okay, welcome to my humble abode. I got the TV all set up for you. Alright. Now what I want you to do, I want you to go to CNET, otherwise known as download.com. Just like it sounds, DOWNLOAD.com. When you get to download.com, I want you to type YouTube downloader. Okay? And then hit this this magnifying glass over here. Okay? When it pops up, I want you to download this one inside the TV set. If you're not really computer savvy, get a neighbor or bribe a relative to help you. Download and install that. Now you might want to pause the video, and while you're grabbing that, grab yourself a blank CD. When you get to Wallywood or Walgreens, make sure that you get a blank CD. You get a pack of 3 pretty cheap. Don't get DVDs because it's not impossible, but it's kind of difficult to transfer music to DVDs and vice versa, so make sure you get the right thing. So go ahead and pause the video and hit play when you're all set. Okay, you got all that installed? Okay, then you should have a little icon like this at the bottom of your screen. Now, okay, looks like my program stopped working. I'll start it back up. No biggie, no harm, no foul. All right. Okay, now start the program and then go to YouTube. Okay, now I got a buddy, I'm burning a CD for him and he wishes that he was single again. So I'm gonna go up here in the box and I'm gonna type Girls They Love Me by Heavy D, which is a song that he should like. It popped up for me. Alright, now when you download these videos, you don't have to worry about the commercial popping up on your groove. It's not going to pop up. Just click which one you like. I like this one. And I'm going to stop it to make sure I don't get a copyright strike. Then you go back up here, and you type Control-C and hold them down together. The control button on your right, and then the C. And then you should get a little message from this program right here. Usually doesn't take that long to pop up. Let me do it again. Or did the program stop on me again? Alright. Or when it rains, it pours. Load it. No, not Word. Okay. So you hit Control-C and then that will pop up. And then when that pops up, you just click download MP3. Let me do it again because I don't know why it didn't work the first time. So let me type Ice Cube, We Be Clubbing. Yeah, okay. Okay, I click on that, pause that, go back up here, highlight that, and then when I hit Control C, I should get, that's the message that should have popped up first time. And you go back over here, and then if you click on download MP4, you get the whole video, but you can't record the video onto a CD. You can record it on DVD if you have one. So just click download MP3, and then it will come down the pipe, and you got it. Okay. Now you go to your Windows Media Player or third-party software with your choice. Now you can use FrostWire or LimeWire or different programs like that, but they tend to contain a few viruses, so you have to be pretty careful. So that's why I'm just going to use YouTube from now on to download my music. Okay. Now all the well-known music with their albums will pop up, but if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see some of the lesser-known groups, or if somebody didn't record it with the album cover, they'll pop up at the bottom. All right. I made a baby making music CD earlier, so this one's for my boy, so I'm just going to put some jams on here, like, so you highlight the jam, and then you just drag it over to the side. All right, now, this will be a good time to put your CD in, so put your blank CD in, silver side down, gently. Push it in. And usually you'll get something to pop up and it'll say, do you want to burn a CD or do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? So let's make sure I put in a blank CD real quick. Yep, blank, 702 megabytes free. Okay, so we got a blank CD in there. All right, and we go back here to Windows Media Player, and that will pop up. So now you've got 80 minutes of music to work with. Don't try to put 81 or 80.3. If it won't fit, just burn another CD, I'm telling you, because you're going to get error messages. It won't load right. Songs will start skipping. So don't try to squeeze in 82 minutes of music. All right, so now I got to pick some jams that I think my boy will like. And after you get all your music, save the list. Just give it, you can call it BCE. That way, if there's some kind of error malfunction, you don't have to reload all those songs again. Okay, he might like Born and Raised. Maybe he like a little Slick Rick. He probably gonna like Jump My Phone. He's got a lot of bass, so he might like Dumb Girl. He probably like Eminem, so we'll, oh, no, that's too big. That's over an hour. He might like a little Exhibit. So you see it's got a counter. I've got 23 minutes used up. I think he likes Jam On It, but I think he's already got it. DJ Quick Tonight, he might like that. Funky Enough by NWA, he probably like that. I don't know if he'll like Egypt or Port Georgie. He might like Going Back to Cali, so we'll put that on there. Too Short, You Nasty, probably like that. Gin and Juice, I know he'll like that. He likes old school. I don't know why I didn't move that time. All right. How many minutes? We got 45 minutes. Okay. He probably won't like Beats to the Rhyme. He just seem like funky lyrics. And he probably doesn't want to hear no Public Enemy. Roll With Me. I don't even remember what that is. I'll just put it on there. He said he wants to be single again, so we'll put Ice Cube, I Ain't the One on there. He likes Fuck the Police, but he's probably already got it. Yeah. Let's go old school with some Cool J and some Rock the Bells. We've got 59 minutes, so we've got 21 minutes left. I'm your pusher. He's got a lot of 808, a lot of bass in his car. So we be clubbing. Okay, we got 11 minutes left. You got some chill, we'll do. I don't know if it pop up for some reason. Okay. Easy does it. You might like that. And we only got 2 minutes left, and I only got one jam. That's 2 minutes long, and that's Nino Blue. So we'll put that on there. It's only 2-minute jam. I got. Where's Mr. Nino Blue Virus? If you haven't heard it, check it out. It samples the Beastie Boys. It's tight work. So we got 80 minutes even. So we'll leave it at that. Okay. We're gonna save the list. We're gonna save it under. His name is Richard or Dick, but he lets me call him Reggie for some reason. He said he likes it. So we'll save it under Reggie. Okay. And we'll click Burn, and then click Import Reggie, and then Start Burn. Skip. Okay. All right. Then you just wait until the burning is complete, and then you got your jams. Now, like I said earlier, you know, as you prep, you want to have, you know, some cash in the house, preferably some ones. You want to have, you need some games to distract yourself. Make sure you have a chessboard or checkers, or you need some magazines. Maybe buy a couple of books at a yard sale and save them for a rainy day, because it just might rain tomorrow. All right. Now, some of your third-party software that you've used for burning and file sharing, they'll give you a horn, or they will, some of them like this one, Windows Media Player, it will kick out the disk when it's done, so you know you got it. Now, it's very important that you label your discs as they come out. Now, I can put Reggie's New Groove on it, whatever I want, but say you want to give a preacher or your grandmother some jams as a birthday gift, and it's a pretty thoughtful gift. But see, you don't want to mess around and give the preacher, your grandma, the best of Blowfly or Two Live Crew's greatest hits by mistake because you were too lazy to grab a magic marker and write on it. I don't recommend that you write on your CDs with an ink pen, but felt tip marker works great. And that's about it. Now, also, you want to back up your files. I mean, if there's an EMP or something goes wrong, you don't want to have all your music on one laptop. You might want to share that between laptops. I wouldn't have all my computers in the house on at one time, because if something does happen, you can lose it all in one swoop. But at least if you have your disks, you can also store media on a flash drive or USB drive, or I forgot what they call this little scan disc thing. It's like the size of a raisin. You can store on one of those things, because that's what's inside this new camera. I got myself a GoPro clone, and I've had mixed results with it, but hopefully this video will come out. Now, I also told you guys that there was a way to get around a cassette player or an 8-track tape or an older radio that does not have an auxiliary, or one that can be reached very easily without uninstalling the deck. So, here we go. Now, I'm not getting a kickback or any kind of endorsement. Making music is kind of like cooking. You want to find the finest ingredients that you can and do it low and slow, unless it's, you know, you're cooking in a wok, something that you might want to cook fast. Okay, so this is an example of an FM transmitter. This one has Bluetooth. I've got one in my car, and they work great, but you don't have to get one with Bluetooth. You can get these for like $9.99. You might even be able to order one from Bang Good for less than that. It'll just take 3 weeks to get over here. But you can go to Wally World or Walgreens and pick these things up. Stick them in your cigarette lighter, and then you find a dead radio station. Like, say there's nothing on the air for 98.2. You set this thing to 98.2 as well, and then it will broadcast to your deck. So then you can listen to whatever music you want to listen to. Now, say you were doing a tune-up on your car, or you were cooking some kind of extravagant disc, and it wasn't really practical to have your laptop in the kitchen or have your laptop on top of your car or whatever. You could just record the music part of it, the lyrical part of it, and then just play it back on your deck. And then you can stop it and start it and rewind it and whatever you had to do as soon as you wiped your hands off. So you could store whole books of the Bible, whole chapters of this and that you use for college. The world is your oyster, whatever you want to do. So you can also, once you got these musical files or documentaries or whatever the heck it is, you can move that to an MP3 player or MP4 player. So you can use this technology and these apps to store whole video. Just click on MP4 and you'll get the video instead of just the music. And like I said, the commercials will not appear on your jam. So let's go back and see how much more time we have on this burn. Probably about another 5 minutes. So, like I said, you need to take time to prepare. And, you need to have some plug-and-play games. Mattel, if you notice, you went to Walgreens lately, you'll start seeing those old 80s-style handheld line games, basketball, football. They're making a comeback. It might behoove you to grab one of those because, you could only spend so much time chatting and gathering up firewood and looking for resources and gathering up herbs and berries. And you're going to need something to take your mind off the drudgery when you realize you've got $10,000 in the bank and the ATMs are frozen, you don't have access to it. So you're definitely going to need a distraction. Now, I drink, so what I do is, every time I buy a half a gallon or a fifth or something, I get some of those empty airplane shot bottles and I fill them up and I put at least one of those things back. And I don't smoke cigarettes, but I've got a whole pack of cigarettes to trade when the time comes. At some point, I'll be able to trade one cigarette for a gallon of gas if I so desire. People will hate me. Well, you think that guy that hasn't had a smoke in 3 days won't trade me a gallon of gas for one cigarette? He will, even if it was a rolling. Good for me, bad for him, because he didn't prep. When people are riding in the streets downtown with their fist in the air, taking bean bags to the face and feeling the sting of the billy club, I'm just going to open up my cabinet and pop open another can of Spam. All that stuff is for the birds. Now, eventually your preps and supplies will run out and you will have to do something else. But in the meantime, while people are panicking because they don't have a week's worth of food, I'll be fine. Hopefully I'll be with one of the survivors around to help people pick up the pieces. I will share with my friends, but I can't carry my whole block. I can't carry my whole neighborhood, and I doubt that you can too. So, in just a little bit, this disc is going to pop out, and I will conclude today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I think the next video is going to be on self-induced shit hitting the fan, or it's going to be on this solar cooker that I intend to make. And it's a little bit overcast, so I don't think I'll be shooting that video today. But I appreciate you taking the time to chill with me today. Thanks for tuning in and choosing Conundrum Contingencies. Please like and subscribe. I do have a Patreon account. If you want to donate, I'm not going to hold my breath because money is tight and you have needs, wishes, and desires of your own. But God bless you and keep you. And like Bugs Bunny used to say, strategy. But if you don't prepare, it's going to end in tragedy. All right, y'all. May the Lord bless you and keep you, and thank you for choosing Conundrum Contingencies. I hope you have a blessed day. We out.